Hello my little love muffins, welcome to the Loveless Gamer Show, where every game deserves a little love. Now if you recall a while ago, I made a video about my predictions about the new Sonic game that was coming out, which is now called Sonic Forces. And to this day, it is considered to be the most popular video I've ever made, second only to the Bobberman video.
Magic.
And seeing that we recently got some new information about Sonic Forces, and the simple fact that I like having videos that have more than 10 views, I decided it might be a good idea to make a follow-up video where I comment on some of my old predictions and even make some new ones. So without further ado, let's get to it. Now before we get into all this speculation, I think it might be in my best interest to let you guys know what's been going on. Unfortunately, I'm not exactly a current events guy, I'm more of a late to the hype train type guy. So instead of me giving all that mumbo jumbo news stuff, let's bring it to our brand new news desk. News desk. Thanks, me. Now I know what you guys are thinking. Isn't that still you, Gerald? Well, yeah. But I'm wearing a suit to let you know how professional I am. But that's not the point. I'm here to give you guys all the latest news of what's been going on with Sonic Forces. So let's get to it. The information I'm about to give you was given during the Gotta Go Fast Sonic panel at South by Southwest, which I just so happened to catch on Twitch. And there's also been some information that was released a few weeks ago that I'll touch on briefly. So starting with the South by Southwest stuff, in addition to giving us the title of this game, Sonic Forces, they also graced us with about 40 seconds of actual gameplay, which has many Sonic fans, including myself, very excited. However, there's still that 1% that still feels like this should be Sonic Adventure 3, and since it's not, it's bad. And yes! This is still an unironic complaint that many people have. Make of that what you will. It was also said that this game is supposed to run on an upgraded version of the Hedgehog engine, the same engine used in Sonic Unleashed, Sonic Colors, and Sonic Generations. And that engine is called Hedgehog Engine Mark II. Clever. So in addition to having a sucky name, this game is supposed to render images faster to compensate for Sonic's high-speed style of gameplay. And if this footage is anything to go off of, this game is going to look gorgeous. Oh, and speaking of gameplay, there's supposed to be 3 styles of gameplay, 2 of which is the modern and classic styles from Sonic Generations, which, if I'm being honest here, kinda does support that claim that it's just Sonic Generations 2. Now, I do not think that this is just the case. Again, 40 seconds of gameplay footage. I'm just saying it has a little more ground to stand on. And on top of all that, they also showed us a snippet of the instrumental track for Sonic Forces, which sounds pretty dope, I'm not gonna lie. It kinda has like the Sonic Generation sounds combined with the adventure feel that's meshed together to make this... I don't even know how to explain it. All I know is that it's going to be awesome. And they also showed off some concept art like this one over here. And not too long ago, they also showed off some more concept art that has the 3rd gameplay style character, which many believe to either be Antoine from the comics, or my personal favorite, Bugsy the Bobcat. Come on guys, he deserves a little bit more love here. Anyway, that's it for our new... Wait, yeah, I almost forgot that there's also Wisp in this game. So that's a thing. Anyway, that's it for your Sonic news. Don't ever expect me to do this again. Jesus! Okay. Oh, hey, thanks, me. Well, since we got all that taken care of, let's look into my old predictions and see how wrong I was. Ow. It's still possible. It has been confirmed that there's going to be 3 gameplay styles, 2 of which is going to be the classic 2D Sonic, and the modern, sometimes 3D, sometimes not 3D Sonic. So it's entirely plausible that we may get a new Hedgehog character. I mean, I doubt they're going to make any of Sonic's friends playable. If you really think about it, none of Sonic's friends have been playable in a mainstream game since 06. Make of that what you will. So based on that information, one of 2 things are going to happen. Either A, they're going to make a brand new exclusive Hedgehog character very similar to how Silver was for 06, or B, they're going to pull another Sonic from another era, most notably the Dreamcast era. And I'd put all of my money on the first one. A, because this image was released literally 2 days before I started recording this message, and B, let's be honest here, what does Dreamcast Sonic really have to offer us? He's just modern Sonic without the boost. There's not really enough there to justify making him a third of the game. Of course, we can always justify having Bubsy being a third of the game. Come on, let's do it. Petition Sega. Bubsy, 2017, bring him back. He'd be perfect. Definitely not a catastrophe, however you're supposed to say that pun. I've got a couple more if you want me to... Well, looky here. Looks like Eggman has been able to live out his lifelong dream of taking over the world. I mean, I kind of expected his empire to look more like this, but hey, I guess beggars can't be choosers. But in all seriousness, as proud as I am of Eggman, he didn't get here on his own. He had to get a hold of some secret weapon or a superpower that allowed him to take control of the world. And that same power or weapon or whatever will backfire on him because that's just how things go for Eggman. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's going to be epic, exciting, awesome, interesting, action-packed, pretty much anything else that means it's going to keep me motivated to play the game all the way through. But if history is doomed to repeat itself, it's also going to be filled with plot holes and inconsistencies to add on to the mess we call a Sonic canon. Do I even need to say it? It's going to be made by the same guy who made the Unleashed soundtrack. Arguably one of the best soundtracks ever made for a Sonic game. So, yeah, nothing else to say. That's it. Next point. Now I'm going to go ahead and cover these two predictions at the same time since they're derived from the same point. In the panel, they made it a point to say that the reason why they named Sonic Forces, is because the idea of the forces of good against the forces of evil are going to be playing a huge part in this game. And they also made it a point to say that Sonic and his friends are going up against Eggman and his army. And since they also confirmed that characters like Knuckles, Amy, and the Chaotix are going to be in this game, I think it's safe to assume that these characters are going to be playing a huge role in the game.
Oh crap! Are you okay? I just saw you got struck by lightning.
Yeah, Scarred, I'm fine. I'm totally shocked that I didn't get any of these wrong yet. Like, I expected at least one of them to be proven completely wrong, but there's still enough evidence there to keep it all going. So you know what? Let me press my luck a little bit more. I got a few more predictions that I want to go ahead and make. I can't wait to get all of those wrong, but until then, let's get to it. So going back to my friend's point I made, I don't know, a minute ago, it's clear that Sonic's friends aren't going to be playable. But I do think they are going to be used for some sort of mission-based system where they'll give you missions to either figure out what the heck is going on, or to save people from Eggman's hard-boiled wrath, or simply take away Eggman's influence from a sunny-side-up area. you like the puns? They just keep flowing. Sonic forces me to make puns. But be careful, because Eggman won't go over easy. Help. Now, as weird of a prediction as this is going to be, I think they're going to make this icon hidden. One of the main complaints I hear whenever people complain about modern Sonic is that this home attack icon takes away the challenge of a Sonic game, making it a boost to win title. And for those of you who don't know what that term means, it basically means that most people believe that you can go through an entire Sonic game by just pressing and holding down the boost button. Now, ignoring the fact that I don't really think highly of this opinion, we have to keep in mind that this is just a preview and it's not going to be super reflective of what the actual game is going to play like. But it'd be nice if they took away that icon, or at the very least gave us an option to turn it on and off. I personally don't care, but it'd be nice to have an option in the matter. Now, in case I didn't make myself perfectly clear, I am very indifferent about the Wisp. I mean, they were a cool mechanic in Colors and Generations, but I didn't think about them as being more than just a gimmick. Don't get me wrong, it's not a bad thing that they're in this game. If anything, at least it makes sense canonically, since it's stated that after the event of Colors, some of the Wisps decide to stay on Earth? But unlike Lost World, where they were just kind of shoehorned in there, I feel like they're going to have some significance to the plot of this game. Maybe Eggman somehow affected their whole little community negatively, or he's using them as some form of battery to power some machine that would be too trivial for a Chaos Emerald to use. And yes, I'm going to assume that Eggman has all the Chaos Emeralds. That is not a prediction, that is fact. So that's my predictions of what I think Sonic Forces will offer us when it finally comes out. Now, I must reiterate that this is way too far off to be super accurate. We still don't know a lot about the game, and there's too much speculation on my end to make these 100%. Plus, I'm only human, so there may be some details that I've missed, or maybe I'm just being a dum-dum about some things. But I'd love to hear what you guys think about these predictions and what your own predictions would be in the comments below. Also, leave a like if you like this video and subscribe to become a Love Muffin. That way you can watch more videos whenever I make more of them. Also, check out some of my Sonic videos or non-Sonic videos. I mean, I kind of set this one to best for viewers, so who knows what you're going to get. But while you figure that out, I'm going to go ahead and go study for a test. So until next time, I'm the Loveless Gamer, and I believe that every game deserves a little love. Catch you guys next time.